Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. In this video tutorial, you are going to see about file handling. I think you already know about data types like float, tuples, list, etc. in which all the data stored in CPU or a main memory. When you restart a program, all data on the CPU and memory is erased. I want my data to be stored permanently. In that case, you need a memory called secondary memory. It can be a database or a file. Later we will see about database. Now focus on files. File is a named location on a disk to store some information. It stores data on an unchanging memory that is known as hard disk. It is never lose a memory when a computer is turned off. A file can be an image, text and much more. Now we are going to see about image and text files in file handling. Opening a file. File handling is available in IO module. So you no need to import anything. Before processing a file, you need to open a file and create a file object. Any variable f equal to open. In this function, you need to give some arguments. I need two arguments. First one is a file name and second one is a mode. File name is text.txt. Mention it with the quotes. Mode can be used to read a file or write a file. If you want to read your file, then write R there. R, if you want to write a file, give W. Actually, I want to read a file, so R. Now, if I want to read a file, that file has to be there first. You cannot read a file that does not exist. So, create a file and write something there. I done this before. You should not forget to do this. After that, print this F. Run the program and see the output. In the IO module, you have a class called TextIO wrapper from which we create our file object. Name is our opened file name. Mode is a read mode and encoding. All data must be encrypted before being stored for a security purpose. I'll make a video for encryption and decryption on later. And you can get the file name and mode separately. Print of f.name. Print of f.mode. Now run this file. File name is text and mode is a read file. Read a file. To read a file, we have a method named readoff. Print of f.readoff. Now run this file and see the output. You can see that all the text in our text file is printed in console. That's all. It looks so simple, right? Last important thing to close our opened file. It will automatically close when the reference variable is reassigned with another file. But it's a good practice to close the file after performing some operation with that file object. F.closeoff. Write file. The same variable cannot use to write in the file. For that, you need to change the read mode to write mode. Write mode will help you to create a new file also. If your file name does not exist means it will create a new file for you. To write something in a file, f.write off some string and end with a new line. This will allow you to add a string from next line. You can also get the input from the console and add that entry to the text file. F.write off input of F.close off. Run this file and see the output. And asking some input, enter something. Now you can see that our text file is replaced with a new string. To add a string to the existing file, you can use append a mode. Append a file. Simply change this right to append a mode. Run this file and see the output. Enter some input, click enter, open the text file. You can see that our string is added to the existing file. The string appended in the same line. To add string from the next line, I set to use slash n at the end. Read and write mode. If you want to read and write in the same file, it is also possible in Python by using a mode R plus and W plus. Changing this A to R plus. The R plus is known as read and write mode. And read a file by using a print of f.readof. Now run this program and see the output. You can see that if print all, it print all the text from the file. Enter some value and open the file. Yeah, it performed two operations successfully. Same for write and read mode, that W plus. The only difference is if your file name does not exist, means it will create a new file for you. Binary. We not only have text files. There are many more file types like images and so on. Everything said so far is used in text files. If you want to use some other files like images, you can use this binary file concept. Binary file handle data in the form of bytes. Images, everything is a pixel. To read or write in a binary file, we have a mode called RB and WB. It's just adding a B to the end of our list. Sorry, end of our mode. Now, open the file. I have a flower image in a flower.jpg file, comma RB. Now open another new file, new.jpg in write mode RWB. F1 dot write off, F dot read off. Here, this F read all the values in the flower.jpg file and write it in a new JPG file. Now close all the files. Now run this program. Now you can see two file names, the flower.jpg and new.jpg. Open the two files. You can see the same image on both files. The same can be used text file also without changing anything, just change your mode RB and WB. Thank you for watching this tutorial. I'm Kirtana. If you want to see more video like this, then subscribe my channel. If you think this video is useful to you, then give a big thumbs up.